Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we're ready for MLB the Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set and getting to start, Nestor Cortes Jr. What's the word on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
And the lefty with the 0-1.
Ball. One strike.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. LeMahieu makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Hard hit to third. Fires across the diamond. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. That one is upstairs. Here's a 1-1. Bounced out to short. Volpe on the run. Throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back in the Bronx, getting the nod on the mound, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, you don't have to dig too deep into the numbers to see how good he's been.
Oh, he's been nearly untouchable. Kind of a silent assassin out there. Just goes to work, and guys look up. It's deep into the ball game, and they haven't been able to scratch anything off of this guy. So look for him to do the same thing today. Maybe go the distance. Maybe hand it over to the bullpen at the end and try to get that W.
John Birdie now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Ohtani, an all-star a season ago. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a ground ball to first. Oh, great grab on the dive. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. We'd love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Here's Alex Verdugo. In for a strike.
0-1.
Ohtani,
0-1
he has a
count.
reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Not even close there. 2-1. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Out towards right center field. Dives and makes the catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch, not close. That one missed. And now 2-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
2-1 on Judge. That one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Juan Soto waits on deck. 2 out, space is empty.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 down, nobody on, and that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Juan Soto.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball. Two outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 0-0 after 1 from Yankee Stadium. Inning number 2 when we get back on the show. Back in New York. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mookie Betts. Cortez, a former All-Star. 29 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2017. Right through there for a strike.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history.
Oh, 0-2 now. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
That one misses. And the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Second inning here, no score. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Ball one there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
And the 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And another ball. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. The 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swung on, belted. Soto on the move, racing back. And it is gone. He hammers one out to right. His 13th home run of the season, and they take the lead. It's 3-0.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Cortez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that one missing low. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Two down, nobody on. Freeman will take his base.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Nope, ball one.
Two outs. And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Now back, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And another ball. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And here it comes. And downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and fires. And they're all loaded up. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now Teoscar Hernandez grounded out to short in his first trip.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-zip.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, bases full. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Lux, the runner at third. Hayward at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out of the inning. There's a strike to Mookie.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Yankees 0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Ohtani back to work.
Count
That
1-0.
misses. Ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Righty delivers, and they'll do it again. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Anthony Rizzo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Dodgers leading by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. Ball 1. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
DJ LeMahieu at the plate and takes high there. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Here comes a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And that one hammered. Hernandez ranging back. Bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch.
2 balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Yankees nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman.
James Outman.
Cortez back to work. And that clips the inside corner.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He walked and came around to score his first time up. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt.
2 balls.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
It is interesting, though. when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he deals. Popped up. Moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Boo, who doesn't love to watch Shohei play baseball? I mean, voters certainly did when they made him the unanimous choice for MVP in the American League in 2023. It was an easy choice. He had that award wrapped up by August.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Nestor Cortez Jr. won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the bump, Tommy Kahnle
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
One out, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. And strike two.
0-2.
The Dodgers up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Freeman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Right-handed reliever on the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and Freeman is retired. And that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Francisco Mejia. And a pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse go after hitters, and get quick outs.
The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Stays alive. And that's
Inside,
off
ball two.
the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Birdie stands in now and watches strike one. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
One
And there's
ball,
a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Verdugo getting ready to hit. Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's
inside. Ball 1. Wouldn't
Ball
chase
2.
that time.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's a
ball
little
3.
bit high. And now 3-0. Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. Righty to the plate. And there's the automatic. Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right-hander kick steals. Back up the middle and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Judge in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Verdugo off of first with 2 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Juan Soto now 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. And another ball. Two outs. Right through there. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Yanks strand a pair. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. That one well upstairs. And now 2-0. And a pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Tattooed and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a run. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto snags it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Next one misses. 1-2 to count. Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 2.
Bet.
And that's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in the Bronx, John Chobby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Gleyber Torres. And the pitch. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it's fouled away. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayward makes a nice running catch.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ground ball up the middle. Betts gathers and throws to first. Rizzo out of the play.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Doubled in his first AB. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's towards center. Outman settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Here comes a pitch. Liner snagged it first.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. And another ball. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Kicks and fires. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
The pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
The catcher, number 13.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Struck out looking in his first at bat.
Mejia.
Fastball for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. That
That's a
one
ball.
missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Good
Ball
eye
2.
in that spot. And
Ball
that's
3.
down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
1 down, bases empty.
Hey, shoot. Count full.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John.
So the batting order turns over. John Birdie at the plate. Birdie measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's through there for a strike. That's to third, and it goes just foul. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is
1
a
ball,
treat to watch.
2 strikes.
That misses his zone. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Wouldn't
Ball that
chase
time.
that time. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. Out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Muncy digs in. The pitch. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
1 ball,
ton.
2 strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. LeMahieu pulls it in on the run.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that
It's in and out of his glove, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
the batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin.
Back to the top of the
Lux.
Dodgers order. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Didn't quite have enough. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Yankees nothing. Well, we go bottom
Leading off
6,
for
and
the
now
Yankees,
Alex
the
Verdugo.
left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Ohtani back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, one away.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The pitch.
Ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
2 outs, base is empty.
Soto.
Here's Juan Soto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball 1 there. He swings and fouls one off. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. So now 1 and 2.
Wow, good luck
1 ball,
catching up to that
2
one.
strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That was blasted to the moon. His 11th of the year. It's 7-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here comes Gleyber Torres. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And a strike to Gleyber.
Man, he's close as he's
2
trying to
strikes.
get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Next offering misses, and
1
that's
ball,
ball
2
1.
strikes, the count.
Movement in the bullpen. Nabil Krismat preparing to come on if needed. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Struck him out swinging. Snuck the fastball by him. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's 7-1. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. The right-hander back to work. That one misses. 1-0. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next,
Teoscar Hernandez digs in now.
Teoscar
1 for 3.
Hernandez.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 7th home run of the season. It's 9-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
New pitcher now, Ian Hamilton.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And now it's Mookie Betts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So a man aboard, and now the center fielder, James Outman. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits, and it's even up. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. Righty delivers. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
Man at first, and here's the catcher, Will Smith. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering is down low. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one not close, and that's ball 2. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Sliced hard but foul. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Misses off the plate, and the count's even at 2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And gone! Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for L.A., Max Muncy. And a good eye there. Two outs. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. On the ground, and that's just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Swung on, popped up left side. LeMahieu has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nabil Crismatt. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 74, Nabil Crismatt.
And here is Anthony Rizzo.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And a pitch. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. And he deals. Pitch
Ball
misses
two.
there. 2-0. And the righty deals. Flips the corner. And it's 2-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez makes the play, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Up to the
DJ
plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
That's a
And
ball.
takes low for ball one.
Ball one.
The
no
Yankees with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next
Whoa,
pitch is
that pitch is out.
outside. And
That's a ball
another
three.
ball. In there at the knees. And now 3-1. Right-handed reliever. And a pop right side. Foul territory. Great catch. Foul ground up against the wall.
No shortstop.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Here comes the 0-1. And 0-1. So foul ball makes it 1-2. That bell fires. This is swing to drive left field. He knew it. It's 11-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. You can see he was out busted, but maybe the Yankees did change it earlier. That hit to it, down the line, and he was able to keep it fair for a long run. Really impressive.
And that's for New York. Francisco Mejia. First pitch just misses. Right-handed kick steals. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 2-0. And that's it. Here's your strike. And there across the letters. Gets there we go again. Three, two away. So the 2-out knocks extends, and he's going to send back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Yankee order. John Birdie now out the plate. First pitch misses. The runner at first has been gone. a miss. He was late.
I think he was sitting on speed there. That's all upstairs. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the ground and getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's a strike, and the count is 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Outman makes the play, and that's the third out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We look ahead to inning number 8. Back after this on the show. We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the pitch. And that's outside. Ball 1. And the pitch. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Righty to the plate. In the air on the infield. On his way over. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch misses way outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, right side. Collected by Torres. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
1 out, runner at second. And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
The pitch.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at second. And another ball. And they'll do it again. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air, right field. Soto settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Bottom of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. Wouldn't chase that time. High in the air, out to right. Hayward makes the catch. One down.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And another ball. Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. Judge out on the play.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder,
2 outs, base is empty. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. And that's in there for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Kicks and deals. That's a little bit low. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2 outs. Bouncer to second. The throw to first. 3rd out. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Yankees 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Efros.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's Mookie now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. The pitch. In the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it. Nabs it. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next for L.A., James Outman. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Loaisiga, the right-hander, also getting loose. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Got the bat going too soon and strike two. And the next pitch is way outside. Left-hand hitter waits. On a line out towards center. Judge calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty.
Smith.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Mejia hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Yankees 2. Back in the Bronx,
Leading
all
off
set
for
for the
the
bottom
Yankees,
of the ninth. And
the
here
second
is
baseman,
Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
Crismatt back to work. Out towards left center. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. And now here is Anthony Rizzo. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is downstairs.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Outman heading to the alley. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
So last chance for the Yankees.
LeMahieu.
Here's DJ LeMahieu.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. That's a strike across the top of the zone. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The Yankees down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
11-2 the final tally. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.